What are y'all talking about?
You know what? I don't even care. I need a photo with Drake because my Instagram is weak as fuck.
What up, world? I'm Matt Gray. Are you really?
And I'm Courtney Johnson.
This is really what I gotta do with every episode. Alright. We are talking about today something that Courtney has a horrible problem with, and pretty much anybody in 2018. We're talking about social media validation.
Oh man, alright, so then you know what? Let me ask you this.
You can't always.
Roxy's gorgeous. Take it to the hair.
I don't even know. It's not a bad turn. No, you're supposed to say.
I don't know, for me, social media validation is an important topic because I really didn't think about the psychological issues that are coming along with social media. And when I say psychological issues, I'm talking about insecurities. I'm talking about trying to achieve certain levels of unideal perfection. I'm talking about just comparing ourselves to everything that we see on the gram. I'm talking about doing it for the gram. I'm talking about filters. I'm talking about a plethora of different shit.
Spell plethora. Sorry, my bad.
Plethora.
That's why social media is hurting our economy and everything that has to do with the world, because people can't spend.
Girl, you're looking like an Instagram famous type of girl around back, my favorite. Girl, you know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying. Looking like an Instagram famous. Baby, you my VIP, yeah. And bippers. Girl, you gotta be.
What is the purpose of social media? Like, in your words, why do you think we need social media? Like, what is social media? What is the purpose of it?
Well, what it's become now has been like an information center now. Like, I feel like I'm getting my news there. I'm getting my celebrity gossip. I'm keeping up with friends that I haven't seen in years.
You're keeping up with the Kardashians. You're not keeping up with your friends.
First of all, I'm not keeping up with the Kardashians because I don't care about the Kardashians. I don't care. I mean, even though Kylie just had a baby. Listen,
wow.
I'm just gonna say this. Social media has its pros and its cons, and I think it's important that we like sit back and analyze them. So number one pro of social media, I would say it's definitely somewhere where you can make money, right? We can agree with that.
All right, I definitely agree with that. I mean, we got Instagram celebrities selling flat tummy tea. We got, is that what you're talking about? We got talking about mother people selling those teeth whiteners.
No, there's people that are actually on here selling their businesses. There's chefs
on
here.
You're talking about that. Okay.
I mean, people are really monetizing off of social media. Like, you know, shout out to Breezy A. But no, literally, I genuinely feel like that social media has pros in that. And on top of that, like, people are able to express themselves. Like, if somebody's into photography, if somebody's into traveling, like, it's a way to express ourselves. Like, there's pros in it.
Okay, I get you. And I'm totally on team pros of social media. Because, hey, I love social media just as much as the next millennial. But let's talk about the cons of social media. Addiction. What is the first thing you would do when you wake up?
Check the gram.
You check the gram. You're getting your news from Instagram, which is like a third, fourth hand response of social media. I mean, of news information. You know, you're trying to track down what happened because so-and-so posted it. You're not trying to look up the information yourself. That is a huge con. Right. We're talking about this watered down, filtered down information cycle that just is stressing everybody out. Right. It's an addiction. The last thing you on before you go to bed is Instagram. The first thing you on when you wake up, Instagram. Me personally, I like Twitter because Twitter is lit.
Doesn't matter, it's a social media platform.
Oh, okay.
I mean, for me, I think as a female, I'm dealing with the issue of validation. I think that when we post a picture, if I don't get a certain amount of likes, guess what I'm doing?
If you tell me you're deleting your picture because you didn't get enough likes, I'm going to slap you.
If I ain't making it to like 350 and I know my average is like 700, I'm gonna be like, yo, the angle wasn't hitting, the smile wasn't on fleek, the booty pop wasn't popping enough, 700 edge wasn't laid down. Like, I'm really gonna be sitting back thinking like, dang, what happened? But I think that's an issue because why am I seeking for strangers to like my picture in order for me to know that I'm cute? Or, you know, I don't like that sense of other people validating my beauty.
Okay, I agree with you in that sense. Now let me ask you this. So you're deleting pictures if you don't get 350. Off the top of your dome, Court, I hate to ask you this question because I know you know the answer. How many followers do you have?
4,477.
I can tell you.
At Court 4. Court _
Don't follow her. Please don't. Ecstatic. You're putting that under there.
What's wrong with me knowing that information?
How does it benefit you? Are you getting paid from it?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a company reach out to me, and I mean, I was a target audience member. So in their mind, they're thinking, okay, in order for them to promote their brand, why not go F1 to celebrity? Let's go to people who are actually our direct audience and have them promote to other members of the audience. So in that moment, yeah, I found a benefit of social media, but I'm not condoning it. I think that it's a terrible thing. I'm a participant of this social media validation, which is why this topic is so important to me, because, you know, I want to share a piece. I'm doing an Instagram cleanse right now where I'm not on social media, and I haven't been on social media since Monday at 8 a.m. and it's been driving me crazy. I'm literally in rehab.
She like tried to log in on my phone. Anyway, I agree with that, and I understand the idea of trying to use it for business purposes. But what about the times that we're not using it for business purposes? We talk about, like, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know off the top of your head the last 3 things that you like? I'm almost 100% sure it was the Welcome to Atlanta page for me. There was probably a young lady twerking. I'm hoping she was of age. She was throwing that ass in a circle, and it was a circle. When I say circle, I'm talking about round. You know. We're talking about this glorification idea of other people and validation of ourselves, but why we can't find that whole self-interest in what we are, but we're trying to look to these followers that don't give a damn about us. When was the last time you was on Snapchat?
I'm not really a big Snapchat person unless I'm there for the filters. I'm sorry, Snapchat has the best filters, and once Instagram gets those filters, I honestly feel like Snapchat is gonna be like deleted.
So let me ask you this. Does every single picture you post have a filter?
No. I'm cute.
What percent? What percent?
Like 85?
85% has a filter, or 85% doesn't have a filter?
Has a filter? Listen, at the end of the day, I think it's important that we bring this to you guys' screens, because at the end of the day, this is us. We're with you guys. And this validation shit is getting wild. So you know what? How about we go to the streets and find out how they feel about validation on social media?
Girl, you're looking like an Instagram famous type of girl around back.
Are you guys here to do it for the gram?
Yes.
People validate themselves off of like how many followers they have, but I mean, because I've met some people, they think they're hella like cool or whatever because they got
a lot of followers.
Yeah, but
I think it's because it's people's career now, though.
That's very
true.
true.
It's
Yeah.
because it's their career on Instagram, so they define themselves based on what their career is, and a lot of people are using Instagram, you know, to jumpstart their career. So if they don't have a certain amount of followers, it's like, oh, they're not cool.
What's your messages on it?
Okay. Now tell me some cons of social media.
Pros are the cons. They say mean things behind these fake pages.
Pros, something that you feel like people are benefiting from social media.
Of course, like, so a lot of people have figured out how to like monetize it and stuff, which that's really cool. For me, I'm in the real estate world, so I use it to like post houses, do live vids, and so like that a lot of times will attract using the right hashtags to like open houses, or maybe people who didn't even realize how heavy I was in that industry will be like, oh, like I actually am looking for something,
Right.
or will hit me up. So it's all about like promoting yourself.
Like how many followers you have?
23,000.
23,000?
Yeah.
Oh, you popping. Okay, what about you?
Personal is
11,000. Okay, what about you? 5. Okay, and
47.
Okay.
are you filtering it up or not?
Define filter.
So you know on Snapchat we got all those different filters. Are you utilizing those filters, or is this all natural?
I'm a filter user.
Okay.
I won't front my move. I love filters.
It's something wrong with filters. Filters are a bomb, but we just want to know, like, are you
Yeah.
filtering it up or not? Because there's some people who are not filtering it up, but you know, if you're not filtering, it's cool.
I mean, I think it's a personal preference. If you like filters, use them. If you don't like them, don't.
I feel like people are validating themselves through social media.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can you give me an example?
I think people feel good. You know, some people try and have a certain aesthetic. People try and pitch their social media people, even if they don't have a cause or anything. People kind of take this. It's like an alter ego. It's self-branding. When, especially in this LA lifestyle, I'm sure you're aware that everybody has this everybody's trying to put on something that maybe they're not. Social media is snapshots of all the best times in life, and now you have kids that are comparing their everyday life to the snapshots of everybody else's life, and then they feel like they have to live up to what Kardashians do, what athletes do, when life isn't that glamorous, but that's the snapshot that they're choosing.
All right, are y'all deleting pictures if it doesn't get enough likes?
Yeah.
You are. So what you need? Like how many likes you need?
It depends on like the first 30 minutes, to be honest, bro.
Okay,
like the first 30 minutes, bro. If I ain't got at least like, so say, if I at least got it like every minute, that's bad.
Okay,
so
I kind of. You liking your own picture?
Yeah.
Every single time?
Yeah. No shame in it at all. No shame.
What was that?
Mind your business. Get out your. Why don't you check your phone?
I can't. I want to clean.
Stop then. All right.
I just want to like
Let me
picture.
ask you this, Courtney.
I can't like it.
If you don't get off me,
Double tap. Okay. Sorry.
you got a problem. Let's bring it back. Are we talking about deleting? We talked about deleting pictures, and apparently the summary is clear that people delete their pictures if it don't get enough likes. But we also asked that question: are you liking your own picture?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like my own picture.
I do.
I mean, granted, okay, you can go into the whole summation of, why not? It's your picture, like, self-love, best love. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, I'm really not about to double tap my picture, especially if I got under 10 likes and you gonna see, Court_4 has liked her own picture.
And we also talked about that whole idea of...
What the hell are you doing?
We talked about whether or not do we delete a picture and how many times that we have to look through the picture before we decide this is the one.
Man, I'm taking
And I'm gonna let you know right now, this is it. Look at that. Look to the left, look away.
Okay, so,
haters.
I mean, I think it's fair to say that even from the streets, everybody's on the same tip of this social media validation shit. Like, we really think that this is important, and I really want to make sure that all of our viewers, it's a facade at the end of the day. I don't want anybody to fall into the comparison game and thinking that, my life is less than because of what is being presented on the gram. Or feeling like if I don't get a certain amount of likes, then I'm not enough. Or if I'm not, a certain body type, then I'm not enough. Or if I'm not where I want to be in my career, I'm not enough. Because of what Instagram has presented. That's really the whole reason why this episode was so important to us to share with you guys, because at the end of the day, these psychological effects have long-term effects that can really harm us in terms of just everything that's going on within us. So I don't know, that's just how I feel about all this. What you feeling?
I kind of agree. I mean, hey, at this point in time, we live and die by the gram, and it's sad to say. I know my follower count off the top of my head. I know what pictures I don't like. I know what pictures I do like. I'm liking my own pictures, and it's for validation, and we do it for the gram. We've been doing it for the gram for years, and it's good and bad, because we see that people making that money off the gram, but it's like, when does it become too much? When do you need to realize, like, hey, let's cut it off? And I think that's ultimately how we gonna have to fix society and become that uniform where we're all just going back to just mainstream talking to each other. Nobody talks to each other. You go sit down at a dinner table, everybody looking at their phone, checking their Instagram, and be at the table with the same people they check the story. But hey,
we're gonna end it with this. I'm gonna just do a simple challenge for you guys. I'm gonna challenge you guys to just maybe do what I'm doing. Take a break for a week.
A week?
A week. If you need to have a friend change your password, or if you're struggling to just delete the app, take a break for a week and see what happens to you mentally. Let's just see. All you can do is see. If not, of course you can always add it back and always, get your password back. But I want to challenge our viewers to just take a week from Instagram, Twitter, any application that you feel that you are truly addicted. And let us know about your experience. Comment below. Spread a friend. Spread it to a friend. Tell somebody. Influence somebody, just because I really feel like this can change your life. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in for tonight's episode on social media validation. Again, follow us on Instagram at LMAYT.yts, not the word you, but the letter U, this, on Instagram and Twitter and all of our other applications. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I got a question. How are they supposed to follow us if they giving up Instagram? Alright. Bye, guys. No, you're supposed to say my name's Courtney.
That was good.
Is you supposed to say her name though?
No.
Oh.
We're in Hollywood. 1, 2, 3.
We're in.
Oh. Where is
I thought you was gonna be in Hollywood.
I didn't know we were doing this as a piece by piece.
Ready together. 1,